Alright, Aries, these are going to be your guidance cards for January 24th through January 30th of 2021. Energy of the week right away, you've got rest and rejuvenation, so I can totally understand that. We do have Mercury going retrograde on the 30th of this week, which is going to be the last day, Saturday. So Mercury retrograde is fun for everybody, right? If you're not sure what Mercury retrograde is, just make sure to do a little research and look that up. It's kind of where there is a lot of miscommunication, a lot of just misunderstandings. There can be issues with like technology, that kind of thing. But Mercury retrograde happens 3 times a year. This is the first one for 2021. And it's really kind of starting out pretty quick. It is possible to feel the energies before and after, and I already am, so yay, Aries. So let's see what challenge or obstacle you might have this week. Strength, not shocked to see that. Lesson already learned that can help you with your challenge or obstacle this week, Aries. You have the 7 of Pentacles. And then outcome for the week, wow, the Empress, beautiful. All right. Okay, so energy of the week, rest and rejuvenation, just means that you need to pause and stop anytime you can. Last week was really busy. The full moon is also on the 28th of this week. So although last week was super busy, this week is going to be more so. And it's not only going to just be busy, but it's going to be very emotional because it's such a big release from the full moon. And then Mercury retrograde right behind it. So yeah. Aries, hold on. But challenge or obstacle, you have strength. So of course that is your inner strength. You are going to have to pull from your inner strength this week, Aries. You're going to have to, all the knowledge and things that you've learned, all the meditation and grounding, you're really going to have to pull out all the stops this week. I just really feel that's what the energy is. And rest and rejuvenation is also about understanding that your mind affects your body, and health, of course, is always important. So your thoughts this week are going to be really important. So not only are you going to have to pull from your inner strength, Aries, but you're also going to have to try to stay as positive as possible as we begin this 6 weeks of Mercury retrograde. A lesson that you've already learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle, you have the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is where you've worked really hard for something, you've been building up for something, and it's kind of like, so the 8 of Pentacles is where you can actually start to see things coming from all of your hard work, right? You feel like you're almost there. The 7 of Pentacles is right before that. So you're almost there. But I feel like there's been something that you've been working on for quite some time, and that work, it's probably spiritual, it's probably things like grounding and meditation, those kinds of things is what's going to help you find this inner strength. I am seeing all the cards on their own, so it is possible that everything is going to kind of be on you, Aries. So you're really going to have to dig deep and pull yourself out of any challenge or obstacle that you might face this week. But the outcome is beautiful. You have the Empress. So the Empress is the all-knowing goddess, right? She is the one closest to spirit. She understands why things have to happen a certain way. And I feel like it's clearly saying that at the end of the week, some sort of outcome will come from all of this hard work and having to use that inner strength, where you're going to have an understanding of why it had to happen the way it did. And of course, everything works its way for good, right? So you'll be able to see why that situation worked that way and how it's going to bring greater good into your life. And I do want to do, we've been doing the Queen of the Moon Oracle for guidance, and I really like those. So we're going to do those again this week. We'll do 2 just like we did last week. We'll pull 1 for the beginning of the week and 1 for the end of the week, and kind of see what we can get for you, Aries. Alright, so first you have power. And you have hunger. Okay, so power is the full moon, and that is what is happening this week. So I feel like it's just trying to tell you to make sure if you can understand the power that you hold within yourself, we wouldn't be so fearful, right? We wouldn't be so scared to do things. We wouldn't be so scared to trust and love and that kind of stuff. So I feel like if we could just learn how powerful we were, how we are this Empress Aries, we wouldn't have half of the difficulties that we do. But I feel like at this week you're really going to learn how powerful you are, Aries. That is very much what it's telling us here, with the Empress as the outcome and then power coming out as your guidance. And then you also have the wolf moon hunger. So I feel like what's going to happen this week, Aries, is you're going to be able to see some sort of proof of your power. You're going to be able to see some sort of action happen that you either manifested or you created. And that's going to give you a hunger to keep going. That's going to give you a hunger to make it through this first Mercury retrograde. And I do see you some big moons here. We do have that full moon on the 28th, so don't forget that, Aries. Make sure you're releasing anything that no longer suits you so you can move on in a healthier, happier, more successful way. Alright, lastly, we're going to do a Moonology Oracle just to help with our emotions. Of course, emotions are high and through the roof. It always happens when we have the full moon coming, and with Mercury retrograde right there with it, it's just going to be a double impact. So let's see, guidance for Aries emotions wise, you have it's a time to breathe out, which very much goes with your rest and rejuvenation. So try to, every time you can, Aries, this week, just try to stop, ground yourself. There's several different ways to do that. Just look up a couple different ways. Find one that you feel comfortable with, and try it every chance you get. If you are feeling overwhelmed, try to stop before you, Aries, we're really fiery people, so try to stop before you explode. Try to stop before you get overwhelmed to the point you lose control, and ground yourself. And that is really going to help you get through this week and through this whole Mercury retrograde. Alright, Aries, I feel like that is your guidance for the week. Have a great week. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.